Hey, so glad we're here. My name is Christianne, and I'm here with my movement tonight, and we're going to explore the Yin Yoga practice. Yin Yoga is accessible to everyone, so if you're newer to yoga, this is a great place to start. If you have a more advanced practice, this is also great as well. We need very little for this practice, right? So if you have a yoga mat, you can go ahead and put that out. If you don't, you can use a towel or even a blanket on the floor. And then if you have props available as well, I like to use blocks. They're great for support within the shapes that we'll make tonight. If you don't have blocks, you can use pillows or we can modify as we move. So like I said, there's very little that we need for this practice because it relies solely on our breath. The breath is the most important part. It is what unites both our bodies and our minds. When we focus on our breath, it provides clarity for the mind, right? Where our awareness needs to be, right? Instead of the busy mind stuff that kind of fills up in there. So grab your props. If you have your mat, your blanket, whatever you're using, go ahead, put that out. And I'm going to meet you on the mat. And one more thing too, if you have any external distractions that are within your control to kind of silence for this time, right, so that you can receive the most from this practice here tonight. You can turn off your phone, close down some doors, windows, turn off some lights to really make this experience, the best that it can be. So let's get started. So tonight we're going to begin in Child's Pose. This shape will allow us to ground and connect with our breath that will support this healing, moving meditation. Right. So for your Child's Pose, your seat can come to your heels, and we have blocks for support. We'll be here for a little bit, so we'll have the opportunity to sink in. All right, so seats on heels. We'll lay our belly, ribs, chest on the thighs. If you have a block or a pillow, you can go ahead and place that in front of you for your forehead. If you don't, that's okay as well. We're going to lay down, belly on thighs. Go ahead, stretch the fingertips out in front of you. And we'll allow the forehead to rest down either on the earth or a prop if it's available. Give a little sway through the hips. A little rock back and forth. Feel the forehead rest on the ground. Begin to massage out the forehead. So begin to relax the shoulders away from the ears. Soften the grip with the hands on the earth and just let them rest softly. Together, we'll begin to connect with our breath. So finding a big inhale through your nose. And deep exhale out the mouth, let it go. Head breathe bigger, lungs expand. And exhale all the way out, let it go. Together once more, great big breath in through the nose. Deep audible sigh out the mouth, release. And allow yourself to keep going. Not trying to force or manipulate our breath here, but just bringing our awareness to it. Begin to watch our inhales. And our exhales. Our breath is our anchor. Through this movement practice that we're sharing here this evening. And as we move through our lives, the quality of our breath determines the quality of our life. here's where we may begin to become aware of opportunity. Where can you breathe a little bit deeper? And exhale a little bit more. Keep drawing the seat back in space. The hands can walk a little further out. We'll take 2 more full cycles of breath here. Lungs expand. And a great big exhale. Great job. Let's do that one more time. Biggest breath in. Deep exhale all the way out. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Now, keeping your eyes closed now, use your inhale to rise up just a bit. And if you have any props beneath you, you can go ahead and place them to the side, keep them nearby. We'll utilize them later in the practice. Allow the forehead to rest down on the earth. Keep the seat to the heels. Take one more breath here. Big inhale. And deep exhale. And then on your next breath in, just rise up a little bit more. And we're going to walk the hands off to the right side of the mat, keeping the seat to the heels. Begin to crawl them out. You can stack left hand on top of right, and then release the head back down toward the earth. Connect to your breath here. Big inhale in. Deep, deep exhale out. That's it. Soften the shoulders. Big exhale. Feel the release through left side body. Together once again. Full inhale. And big exhale. Now stay with your breath, striving to match the length of the inhale. With your exhale, let it go, let it go. Continue to breathe. Not waiting for the sound of my voice through this experience. Really tuning in to your slow, steady breathing to provide support for both body and mind as we go deeper. You'll hear the cues of the breath. Because the breath is what brings us back here into this moment. Often when we slow down, a lot can rise to the surface. That's normal. Coming back to the breath allows us to receive here in this experience, to be present in both body and mind. We'll take one more here and lungs expand. Deep breathing all the way out. And on your next inhale, go ahead, rise up just a bit on your fingertips. And then you're going to begin to walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. So go ahead, crawl them out. Again, maybe stacking your hands, right hand on top of left, seat draws back in space, great big inhale. And then you can surrender down as you exhale. And again, softening through the shoulders. Allowing the seat to rest on the heels, tops of feet pressing down. Take a full breath in. Deep, deep exhale. Keep going, big breath. Breathe it all the way out. Together again. Great big inhale, lungs fully expand. Big, big exhale. Let it go. Let it go. And then keep going. Here, tuning in to the sounds and sensations. Your slow, steady, rhythmic breathing is providing for you. Awareness coming to what's beginning to awaken in the physical body. Feeling skin stretch along the right side. Perhaps the forehead grounding down on the earth, centering ourselves here in this moment. Let's keep going, continue to breathe. Bigger exhales all the way out. Let's take 2 more, lungs expand. And great big exhale. Let's do that one more time, biggest breath. Deep, deep exhale, let it go. And then as you inhale, go ahead, come back through center, stay low, just walk the hands back onto the mat. Stay in child's pose. Drop the head down, seat further back in space. Deep inhale in. Big exhale all the way out. And then you can begin to ground through your palms and spread the fingers nice and wide so you can feel your fingertips press into the earth. Press into the tops of the feet. And then as we inhale, we'll come into Cobra Pose. So we're going to slide forward onto the belly. Right, legs will slide back in space. Hands come beneath the elbows as they draw in toward the rib cage. Breathing in to lift the heart. And then exhale, tap your forehead down onto the ground. We'll go twice more. So deep breathing in, find Cobra Pose. Knees are lifting, tops of feet press. Breath out, lower down. Good job. One more time. Deep breathing in, find Cobra, lift the heart, shoulders back. Exhale to bring it back down. And we'll send it back to child's pose. So ground through the palms and the tops of the feet, round through the spine, seat to the heels. Pause here. Take a full breath in. Feel your lungs expand. Deep exhale all the way out. And we're going to come back onto our belly once again. So deep breathing in, roll forward, find Cobra to begin. Legs pull together, tops of feet pressing down, lift the heart space. And then lowering down just a bit so we can come into our Sphinx pose. So we'll stay on our bellies. And you can go ahead and walk the hands out in front of you. Elbows will come under the shoulders. Hands are about shoulder distance apart. If you feel the hands drifting inward, you're able to use a block or a pillow between your hands. Forearms ground into the earth, tops of feet pressing down as your pelvis roots into the mat. Lift the chin from the collarbone and relax the shoulders. Strive to offer your heart space forward and then gradually up and back. It's slow. Remember, our breath will support us here, so close down the eyes, feel the inhale. And the exhale. Connecting to our rhythm, deep breathing in. Full exhale all the way out. Great job. Together, one more time. Great big inhale. Lungs expanding, shoulders relaxing. Deep, deep exhale. Allow yourself to begin to sink into the shape. And then keep going, right? Tuning back into your full inhales. And complete exhales. That's it. We're striving for balance. Equal inhales. Matching the length of the exhales. That's it. Keep going. Notice here that more sensation is beginning to awaken within our beings. The quieter we become, the more still we become, the more that we become aware. It's normal to feel sensation in the body, right? Maybe something feels open. The back bend is happening. There's a bit of resistance. I'm going to ask you to breathe into that. Deep inhales. And exhales, right? Can it soften? It's here that we choose to be receptive, right, to what's coming to the surface, both body and mind. Practice of yoga, especially when we slow down and quiet down, becomes the practice of paying attention to our lives. So as we slow down, the breath again is here to support. Breathe in. And breathe out. We'll be here in this shape a bit longer, so keep going. And deeper exhales. And our breath anchoring us here. Keeping awareness on the even flow of breath. To not get too caught up in what may be rising to the surface within the mind. Right? It's normal to hear more now, to see more. I'm going to ask you, right, these thoughts, these feelings, these things that are coming up, are these something that will nourish your practice? Is this something that we want to breathe into, to carry with us? So continue to breathe. Deep inhale in. Big exhale all the way out. Great job. Let's take two more here. Stay grounded to the tops of the feet. Big exhale, softer through your shoulders. Beautiful. We'll do that one more time. Take your biggest breath in. Deepest exhale all the way out. Beautiful. Big inhale. And then we'll release as we exhale. So coming down onto the earth. If you use a prop, place it to the side, keep it nearby. Go ahead, make a pillow with your hands, and you can drop the right ear down. You can go a little bit wider to release any sensation through low back. Deep inhales. And exhale, stay in the body. Let's do that one more time. The lungs expand, back body rise. Big exhale all the way out. And then as you inhale, go ahead and lift the head up. then just move it to the opposite side. So drop the ear down, legs stay long, big inhale in, deep exhale all the way out. One more time, big breath. And full exhale. Go ahead as you inhale, come back through center. And we're going to bring it back to child's pose just to neutralize the spine. So place the hands beneath the elbows, rounding through tops of feet, roll all the way back, draw the seat to the heels. Pause here. Settle back in. Forehead resting on the earth. Take a great big inhale. And deep exhale. Full breath in. Big exhale all the way out. Keep the seat to the heels one more time as you walk your fingertips out. And a big exhale. Now staying grounded through your palms as you inhale. Let's come back to Cobra Pose. So strong inhale to slide forward. Come on to your belly. Lift through the heart. Knees are lifting. And then your exhale will bring you back to your child's pose. Round through the spine, seat to heels. Begin to come up into your cat pose now. So bounce all through thighs, chin to the chest. Inhale will bring us to our first cow pose. Chin will lift, belly drops. And then exhale, round to cat. And we'll take a few rounds here, chin to chest. So keep going, hands are beneath the shoulders. Inhale, cow, arms are strong and straight. Breath out will bring you to your cat, round through the spine, feel the back of the heart space open, shoulder blades separate. Beautiful. One more time. Deep breathing in, glide your heart forward and up, ground through the fingertips. Full exhale, find your cat. Try to exhaust the breath, create space between each and every vertebra. And then we'll all meet in our cow pose. So begin to glide the heart forward and up, now curling your toes under. Bring yourself to your first downward facing dog as you exhale. So ground through the palms, peel it back in space. Right, fingers are spread super wide here. Head will drop down, and you can leave your knees bent. Begin to bicycle out the legs a bit. Back and forth. Sinking one heel down, one knee will bend. And then you can alternate at your pace. Express yourself here, just stay with your breath. Big inhales. And exhale. So the head drop down toward the earth. Great job. Let's do that one more time. Full breath in. Deep exhale all the way out. And come to stillness. Close the eyes. Feel the head hang heavy down toward the mat. Chin drawing in toward the chest. Breathing deeply. And exhaling fully. Send the butt back in space. Let's do that one more time. Deep breath. Big exhale. And then as you inhale, you can go ahead and lift your right leg up toward the sky. Point through the toe, reach high. On your breath out, bend into your knees, stack your hips, and reach the toes out toward the left side of your space. Find a little ankle roll here. Wiggle the toes. Perhaps even bend and straighten the leg, just to create a greater opening through your right side. And stay strong on the earth. Deep breath in. Take a full exhale out. And then as you inhale, you can go ahead and straighten out your leg, point through your toe. And then as you exhale, you can step your foot between your hands at the top of the mat. Doesn't reach, you can go ahead and grab the foot with, grab your ankle with your hand, help it to the top, and then just rock it out a few times from here. So if you'd like, you can drop your left knee down, flatten top of foot, down the fingertips, just bend and straighten right leg a few times. Greeting the hip. And again, allowing our breath to support us. Take a big inhale in. And deep exhale all the way out. Let's do that one more time. Glide your heart forward, shoulders back. And a deep exhale. And then go ahead, you can begin to bend into the right knee a little bit more. And we're going to set up for our next shape that will hold in stillness. And that's lizard pose. So I'm going to ask you to walk your hands on the inside edge of the right foot, and then you can heel toe the right foot a bit out to the side. So you can feel your right thigh hug right side body. Right knee is tracking over the ankle. Left knee can stay on the earth. And we have the freedom here to stay on our hands to begin. If you naturally feel a bit more open without forcing, perhaps you can bend to your forearms. If you have pillows or blocks, this is a great place to use them as well. We don't want to force ourselves into this shape. We want to keep it gentle and allow the breath to lure us into the deepest expression available to our own unique bodies here tonight. So finding the placement, maybe hand on blocks, pillows, forearms down. Feeling right thigh hug the right side body along the rib cage. Beginning to sink in, draw the shoulders away from the ears. And you go ahead and work the right hip a little bit further back in space. So hip points are both reaching forward. Go ahead, you can close the eyes back down, tune deeper into breath, big inhale. And big exhale. Your anchor, your rhythm. Deep breathing in. Big exhales all the way out. That's it. Smooth, steady inhale. Feel your lungs expand. Great big exhale. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And then keep going. Stay connected to your rhythm of breath. Allowing this breath here, your breath, you to nourish the body, to soften any tension that may reside in the hip. Perhaps the breath is asking you to release tension through the jaw so the teeth are separate. The tongue relaxes away from the roof of the mouth. Good job. Breathe deeply. And exhale fully. And staying connected to breath to keep us here in present moment in mind as well. So as we find, we become still, we start to walk away with a thought, a story of past or future. As soon as you catch yourself there, come back to the breath, and the awareness there just to here in the moment, both body and mind. Relax the shoulders a little bit more, take a full inhale in. Deep exhale all the way out. You may feel at this point, as we've been sinking into the shape, that you can go a little bit deeper. You have that freedom. If you're using any props, you can go ahead and release them, place them to the side. You're coming down to forearms. Perhaps tonight you're lying down, but as we go deeper, just check in with the quality of your breath. That's our mark here if we're going too far, too fast. Breath becomes short, choppy, strained. That's your cue, and only you'll know if you need to slow it down. Readjust, realign, and then go deeper. Without judgment. It's just an opportunity to learn, and then we dive back in. That's it. We'll take 3 more full cycles of breath here. Lungs expand. Deep breathing all the way out. That's it. Stay soft through the shoulders. Big inhale. And deep exhale. Great work. Let's do that one more time. Lungs expand fully. Exhale deeply. Now we'll slowly begin to release this shape so we become closer to the earth. This is where we'll find our hands. Gradually begin to walk in. Just pause at the top for a moment. Try not to rush out, but just feel big inhales. And deep exhales. One more. Big breathing in. And exhale out. Now you can gradually begin to walk the right foot back in line with the hip. And using the supportive blocks if you have them. If not, you can rise to your fingertips. We're going to go ahead and straighten out the right leg. So coming back in space into a runner's lunge. Stay here for just a moment. We will find a forward bend to release any pent-up energy within that right leg, the hip. Just pausing here for a moment. Give a little flex of right foot. Take a big inhale in. Reach the heart forward. And on your breath out, begin to bow over a straight right leg. That's it. Just 2 more here. Lungs expand. Take a full breath all the way out. Great job. You can peel your right hip a little further back in space. Exhale, surrender to your mats. And then as we inhale, you can rise up just a bit. And then exhale, we're going to go ahead and sit on our butt, keeping right leg long down the length of the mat. And the left knee can stay bent. And we'll plug the left foot into the right inner thigh. Stay grounded through both your sit bones, right? The butt on the earth for support here. Right leg straightens out, foot will flex. Bring the hands to the thighs tonight so we're not tempted to grab and reach, right? Pull ourselves over a straight right leg, but rather sink in and soften, right, to that deepest expression with the support of breath. Sit nice and tall, take a big inhale in, hands on your thigh. And then as you exhale, begin to hinge at your hips and forward fold over a right leg. So your hands can stay on your thigh. Maybe they're walking a little further down if it feels right. The breath is there. Big inhale. And deep exhale. Give a little flex to the right foot, deep breathing in. Full exhale all the way out. Offer your heart space forward. Keep going, deep breath. And big exhale. Allow the head to fall. Right, dropping it down toward the knee, perhaps the shin. Remember, your sit bones are staying rooted into the earth. Offering a little bit more awareness on the left side. Try to keep the left hip down as well. Feel our breath moving through us. Big inhales. And deep exhales. Full breath in. Big exhale all the way out. So we're going deeper into the shape. The hands can walk a little further forward. And trying not to grab here. Being more so peaceful and passive, but ultimately receptive to what we're feeling. To recognize where the opportunity lies for us. Maybe there's depth and breath. We can breathe in more. Exhale a little bit deeper. Notice how that allows us to go deeper over the right leg. Sinking more to the shape. That's it. And we'll find 2 more cycles of breath here. Full inhales in. Deep exhales all the way out. Great job. Let's do that one more time. Lungs expand. Deepest exhale. And then we can inhale to half rise. Blink your eyes open. See your toes. Exhale there. And then you go ahead, begin to walk yourself back in. Find your fingertips. Take a moment to sit up tall. Shoulders over the hips. Deep breathing in. Lift the chin from the collarbone. Full exhale all the way out. And we'll move into our next shape. Just a little transition here before we greet the left side. So you're going to reach your left arm all the way up on a full inhale. As you exhale, left hand comes behind your sit bones, and we're going to roll up onto the left shin, coming to a stargazer shape, just to open the front side body and prep for the left. Okay, so ground through your palm, rolling onto left shin, sole of right foot presses down, hips lift, head goes back. And spend a moment here, feel the heart space open up. Head drop back in space, so the throat opens. Lift your hips up a little bit higher, deep breathing in. Big exhale out. Great job, full inhale. And then make your way to the back of your mat as you exhale. So coming all the way around. Right hand grounds down beneath the shoulder, coming to table. Knees beneath the hips, hands under shoulders, breath in, bring yourself to cow pose, tilt chin high, drop belly. Exhale, round to your cat pose. Chin to the chest, press the earth away. Great job, one more cycle. Peel your heart forward and up, deep breath. Exhale, round it out, chin toward the chest, move to cat. And then I'll meet you in cow one more time. Deep breathing in, glide heart forward, curl toes under. Then again, downward facing dog is your exhale. So ground through the palms, peel it back in space. Remember, knees can stay bent here. Drop the head down, Bicycle out your legs. Straighten out the arms. Come back to your breath. Deep inhale. Big exhale. Once more, full breath in. Deep breathing out. Then as you inhale, left leg's going to rise up this time. Full breath in, point through the toe reach. Exhale to bend to the knees, stack your hips. And now open left side body. Full breath in. Big exhale out. Strong inhale, roll out the ankle. And exhale. Let's take one more here. Hips are stacking. Breathe it all the way out. And then as you inhale, go ahead, straighten out your left leg, point through the toe. Exhale to bring the foot to the top of the mat, or you can grab your ankle here. Help it along if it doesn't reach. Find a little bit of movement before we settle into our shape. So again, rising to your fingertips, dropping right knee on the earth, and bending and straightening left leg a few times. Moving slowly here, breathing in. Breathing out. Let's take two more deep inhales. And exhales. Great job. One more time. Pull your heart forward, shoulders back. Deep exhale all the way out. And then go ahead, we can begin to bend into the left knee. And we're going to walk the foot out to the left side just a little bit more. So your hands come on the inside edge of your left foot. Right knee can stay on the earth. Top of the foot presses down. And we'll prep for lizard once again. So again, props are here to support us. If we have them, blocks or pillows, you can use them beneath your hands. If you're ready to come down your forearms, you have that freedom as well. Just remember, one side of the body will feel a little bit different than the other. So greet this for what it is here in this moment. And remember that your breath, our breath, will support us in the exploration of the deepest expression. So beginning to settle in. Squaring off the pelvis just a bit more. So left hip draws back as the right hip reaches forward. Allow the shoulders to relax away from the ears. Take a big inhale in. Deep exhale all the way out. That's it. Lungs fully expand. Take an even bigger exhale and let it all go. Keep it balanced. Together one more time. Breathe fully. Allow yourself to exhale deeply. And keep going. Not waiting for the sound of my voice to breathe. But trusting the natural ebb and flow that you've been watching. Yours. This practice here tonight. Our breath is our anchor, like I said. Your breath here that's supporting you is your anchor. Bring us here in present moment, both body and mind. Like I said, the practice of yoga is the practice of paying attention to our lives. Breath is smooth and steady. That clears our pathway. move through challenge, to appreciate joy. The breath is there to support us. So we'll be here for a little while longer. Continue to breathe fully. Exhale deeply. You may feel that we're sinking deeper into the shape. So if it's available to you, you're going to reach a little further in, coming down onto forearms. If you're lying down at this point, remember, take it slow. Watch the breath as you change the shape. The inhale is still full. And the exhale is deep. So keep going, big breath. Breathe it all the way out. Great job. Let's do that 3 more times. Deep breath in. Even bigger exhale. Full breath. Breathe it out. Last time, biggest breath in. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Deepest exhale, exhale, exhale. Begin to release. Remember, slow through the transition. Allow yourself to feel. Walk the hands in, so you're up in your palms. Square off the hips, take a full breath in. Deep exhale. Steady yourself here 1 more time. Big breathing all the way out. Then we're going to move into our runner's lunge once again. So begin to heel-toed foot in line with the hip. Left hand go on the outside of left foot. Blocks are here for support if you'd like. If you don't have them, remember you can use your fingertips. As now we begin to lengthen out the left leg. Square off the hips a bit more. Right hip over right knee. Deep breathing in. Tent up on fingertips. Or again, you can use blocks. Offer heart forward. And then exhale to hinge and fold over your left leg. Just a few moments here. Deep breathing in, feel lungs expand, stay connected. Big exhale all the way out. Keep working left hip back in space, surrender over your left. 1 more time, full breath. And deep exhale. That's it. Go ahead, come up just a bit. Now we're going to sit down, just like we did before, set up for Sukhasana. So left leg will stay long down the length of the mat. Remember, both sit bones rooted here. Right foot plugs into left inner thigh. And we're not grabbing and forcing right over the straight left leg, but offering the heart forward and sinking in, with the support of our breath. So take a moment to sit tall, hands come to the thigh, deep inhale. And forward fold as you exhale. So hinging at the hips, again, heart offers forward. Hands can stay on the thigh. Maybe they come to the knee, the calf. Take it slowly, right? Check in with quality of breath. The inhale's full. And exhale's deep. Big breathing in. Deep exhale all the way out. Full breath. Feel the lungs expand. Close the eyes. Exhale to forward fold. Keep going till your breath will through you. Exhale, surround and support you. Keep going, audible inhales. Big exhales. Deep breathing in. Big exhales out. Releasing tension through the shoulders. Again, leading with the heart space as you surrender over your life. Job. 2 more cycles of breath here. Lungs expand. Deep breathing all the way out. Do that one more time. Biggest breath. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Biggest exhale. 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 Go ahead, inhale to half rise, see your toes. Exhale there. And then begin to walk your hands back in. And just taking a moment to sit up tall. Restack the vertebra, the back body. Lift through the heart, deep breathing in. Full exhale all the way out. One more time, come back to center, deep breath. Full exhale. And we'll set it for Stargazer one more time. So this time, extending right arm up toward the ceiling, reach tall. Exhale, release your hand behind your sit bones, rolling up onto right shin. Sole left foot will press down. Deep breath in. Lift the hips. Begin to arch back here. Head drop back in space. Hip points reaching towards ceiling. Deep inhale. Enjoy the opening of front side body as you exhale. Great job. One more time. Lift a little bit higher. And then as you exhale, go ahead and sit all the way back down onto the earth. And we'll extend both legs out in front of us. Give them a little shake. Sit bones, again, rooted down. We'll go a little bit deeper into our hips before we come back down onto our back bodies. So from here, I'm going to ask you to bring the soles of your feet together and allow the knees to drop out toward the sides. We'll bring our hands to our ankles, or you can hold your feet, then kind of bring them together and allowing the soles of the feet to arch, stay open like the pages of a book. So shoulders are over hips, big breathing in, lift the heart space. And then as you exhale, hinge at your hips and forward fold. We'll go slowly here, so try not to force. So closing the eyes, don't worry about what the external looks like. Stay tuned in to what we're feeling inside. And that means coming back to breath. Big inhales in, lungs expand. And then using the exhale to fold as you feel your elbows come to the insides of your thighs. So keep going, full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Keep the sit bones rooted into the earth. We'll take one more like this. Great big exhale. You have the option here to keep your hands on your ankles now that we've established this fold. If you'd like, if you need to release the hands, bring them out in front of you. Allow the palms to face up toward the ceiling. Sink deeper into the shape. You can bring your forehead down toward the earth if it feels natural, right, not forced. If you have props for support, block or pillow beneath the forehead. And then allow the head to drop back down. Knees are reaching out toward the sides. Full breath in. Deep, deep exhale out. Keep going, big breath. And exhale. Continue to breathe. Just checking in with where your awareness lies at this point in the practice. No judgment if the mind has wandered, and this is a practice. Take this opportunity here to lure yourself back in. How do we do that? Stay connected to our full inhales. And exhale. So again, anchoring us here, both body, mind, and present moment. We'll take 3 more. Lungs extend. Deep, deep breathing all the way out. That's it. Big breath. Full exhale. Good job. One more time. Big inhale, inhale, inhale. Deepest exhale. 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 Take a breath in just to rise up a bit. Find your hands. Exhale there. And we're going to walk ourselves back in. So the shoulders again stacking over hips. Use any props, place them to the side. Bringing the hands to the outsides of the knees. You can begin to pull your legs together. Draw the legs in toward the chest. And we're going to make our way onto our back bodies. So roll all the way down. Hug the knees close to the heart. Give them a little squeeze. Back and forth, side to side. Keeping the head, the neck, the shoulders on the earth. Tailbone reaching down toward the ground. Find one more shape before we set up to take rest here this evening. So reaching down between your legs, you're going to grab for the outside edges of your feet, drawing the thighs close to the sides of the body. Familiar sensation here as we found in that last forward bend getting into our hips. We'll experience it here in Happy Baby. So holding onto the outsides of the feet, if that's not accessible, you can hold your ankles, your shins. But pulling down as you begin to extend the soles of the feet up. Keep the thighs hugging the sides of the body, knees in toward the armpits. Keep the eyes closed as we begin to rock back and forth. And side to side. Staying with breath, big inhale. And deep exhale. Take one more here, lungs expand. Big breathing all the way out. full breath. And then as you exhale, release right leg long down the length of the mat. And then you can release your left leg. Feet can be as wide as the mat. The toes dip out toward the sides. Extend the arms out to the sides. Allow the palms to face up toward the ceiling. Close the eyes down. Take a full breath in. Big sigh out the mouth. Let it go. Preparing to take rest here. Deep inhale. Big exhale. Still allowing our breath to anchor us here. As we discover through this experience, the more still we become, the more that we hear. Thoughts in the mind, the feelings that may be bubbling up within, they're all valid. Not to get wrapped up in them, right? Swept out of this experience. Right? This time here in present moment, both body and mind. We come back to our breath. In this shape here, allowing the space for rest and rejuvenation. Allowing ourselves to let go, to sink into the earth. To quiet down and find calm. It'll be here for us to close practice. You have permission to let go. Breathing in. Breathing out. You have the freedom to stay here in this shape for as long as you choose. Turn this video off when you're ready. If you'd like to close practice here together, to ask you to reconnect with your breath. Take a big inhale. Big exhale. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Come back into your body. Let's do that once more. Biggest breath. Inhale. Exhale. Then you can go ahead. We're going to draw the legs together. Now with the next inhale in, sweep the arms up overhead. Reach out with the fingertips, the toes. Get long. Stretch. And then breath out. Go ahead. Pull your knees in toward your heart. Wrap your arms around your shins. Draw the forehead in toward the knees. Take a big inhale. Hug yourself a little bit more as you exhale. Take a breath in. And then I'll meet you on your right side body as you exhale. Let your head roll over. Keep your eyes closed down. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips. Take a full breath. And exhale it out. Again, feel it. Nice, long, smooth inhale. Big exhale. Keeping the eyes closed down, you bring the left palm onto the earth. Begin to press up to come into our easy seat Sukhasana. Keep your eyes closed as you cross up your legs, sit up tall. Stack your shoulders over your hips and bring the hands to heart center in prayer for Anjali Mudra. Take a slight bow of the chin toward the chest. Breathe in. And breathe out. Keeping your eyes closed, just begin to lift the right side of your mouth up toward the ceiling. And then the left side. Finding a smile here for showing up. For the dedication and the discipline that it took to tune in tonight and to tune out from all the external distraction. And smiling big for you. The practice we just found is nourishing for not just bodies, but our minds as well. So I thank you. Thank you for showing up here tonight with us at Mind Movement. Again, my name is Christianne, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Namaste.